what I'm going to show you today are some exercises you can do to have a stronger core. Now, this might not be best for everyone, but this is definitely what I've been doing to improve my core strength. So I'm going to just start with a X position. My feet will be at each corner of this rectangle. My hands will be at the top corners. And then from here, what I'm going to do is take an inhale through my back ribs or through my stomach if I'm resting. And then big exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then on my third exhale, I'm going to sit all the way up, touch my toes. I'm going to slowly lean back. Try to go one vertebrae at a time, touch the top corners, and then sit all the way back up. We're going to go for 15 reps just like that, okay? Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Next, we'll go through the leg lift. I'll bring my feet together this time. I'll tee out my arms, back of my fists digging into the ground, dig the bottom heel into the ground as I bring one leg up toward the sky. What I'm going to do is kick that leg out and extend that knee as much as I can and really try to drive that bottom heel into the ground. Almost trying to force a separation between each feet the entire time. What I'm going to do next is slowly bring that bottom leg off of the ground and up toward my top leg. I want to limit trying to bring my sacrum off of the ground, and then I'm going to slowly switch and dig that heel into the ground, and that will be 1 rep on that side. We're going to go through 8 reps on each side. So we're going to bring one leg all the way up, high quality reps. So really trying to increase this space the entire time while that one is up there. And here we go. And we're going to go all the way up, down. That's 1 on that side, up, down, and 1 on the other. We've got 8 total. Here we go. Up, down, 2A. Up, down, 2B. Good. Up, down, 3. Up, down, and 3. Up, down, and 4. Up, down, and 4. Up, down, and 5. Up, down, and 5. Up, down, and 6. Up, down, and 6. Up, down, and 7. Up, down, and 7. Here we go. Last one. Up, down, and 8. Up, down, and 8. All right. So what we're going to do next are some lift-offs with our feet and some deep breathing. So first, we're going to get our breathing back by taking 3 inhales, 3 exhales. Let's just fill up the belly, expand the diaphragm, stretch the diaphragm out, and then big exhale. Try to touch the ceiling with your exhale. Inhale, big belly. Big belly. Don't let your chest rise. Exhale. Touch the ceiling. Inhale, belly. Big exhale. Now this time we're going to inhale, big belly. Exhale. Shut the door. We're going to bring the feet off the ground and hold here. Inhale, belly. Big exhale. Inhale, belly. Big exhale. Inhale, belly. Big exhale. Now we're going to inhale, belly. Extend one knee out, hold here. Inhale, belly. Big exhale. Inhale, belly. Big exhale. Inhale, belly. Big exhale. Knee up. Switch side. Inhale, belly. Big exhale. Inhale, belly. Big exhale. Inhale, belly. Big exhale. Slowly bring both feet to the ground. Good. From here, what we're going to do is focus on bypassing the belly on our inhale. Inhale into those back ribs. Okay, so inhale into your back thumbs while we inhale. And then when we exhale, shut this door. So think of this space right here as a door, and you're closing the space every time you exhale. Every time you exhale, we want the space to get smaller, and when we inhale, we don't want this space to change. So we're going to contain this space. So they call this the conduit. Okay, so we're containing this space. Okay, press those feet into the ground. Inhale into your back thumbs this time. So don't let the belly rise. We don't want to belly breathe all day. We want to inhale into our back ribs, especially that back lower left rib. And big exhale. Inhale, back rib, bottom left lung. Big exhale. Remember, try to keep this space nice and contained here, especially on our exhale, it should draw down and in. And on our inhale, just the back ribs will externally rotate. Try to inhale into the upper back. Big exhale. Good. Now we're going to pretend like we're pushing into the ceiling. What we're going to do is focus on using our serratus anterior here. Our triceps are kind of reaching out in front of our eyebrow. And then we're going to kind of round the clavicle forward here as we push into the ceiling. We want to think about that same thing. Inhale into those back ribs. Big exhale, trying to blow out a fire. Inhale, back rib. Big exhale. Inhale, back rib. Big exhale. And then from here, we're going to work with a neck plank. So what we're going to do is same position. And what I'm going to do is try to look down my shirt, but I'm going to try to get my chin away from my shirt at the same time. So I don't want to just collapse here. I want to look down my shirt, but I want to get my chin away from my chest. So I'm really lengthening the back of that neck. So we call that a neck plank, just about an inch off the ground. Really rounding those upper shoulders toward your upper eyebrow here. And then we're softening the elbows. Just press. You can squeeze the fist here. And we're going to round the clavicle and really protract and elevate the scapula as we try to look down our shirt and draw that chin away from our chest, but our head is off the ground about an inch. Now, if you have any pain here, I would just discontinue this one. We're going to hold. We're going to hold and breathe here. Try to inhale into those back ribs. Exhale, push all the air out. Inhale, back rib. Big exhale. Inhale, back rib. Big exhale. Good. Now all that stress there behind the neck, definitely important to strengthen that neck there because we're always flexing down, but we're never stabilizing or never isometrically controlling the strength of our neck. So now we're going to involve our upper back. We're going to follow our hands up. So our head is going to follow the hands. So our upper back is going to flex, T-spine, and neck will be off the ground just a little bit. We're going to follow those hands up. Pretend we're pushing into the ground. Inhale into those back ribs. Big exhale. Inhale. Back ribs. Big exhale. And then from here, inhale, back ribs. Big giant exhale. Blow out the fire. Hands are high above the eyebrow. And then from here, We're going to try to look down the shirt, neck plank it here, even with the shoulder roll up. Holding here, shoulder roll up, off the ground, neck plank, looking down, chin away from the shirt, hold here, inhale, back rib, big exhale, inhale, back rib, big exhale, inhale, back rib, big exhale, slowly lower down. So that was a lot of work for the spine there, decompressing the neck, and also getting the rib cage away from those hips there, giving some more space and creating a more stable spine. So now what we're going to do is take a big inhale, big belly, lift our feet up, plant those feet, exhale, squeeze those bottom glutes here, really focus on squeezing the bottom glutes, full extension, hold, really squeeze those bottom glutes, inhale down, big belly, feet off the ground, hold, exhale, push, squeeze, inhale, back rib, big exhale, squeeze glute, inhale down, big belly, feet off the ground, big exhale, push in, push all the way up, squeeze, and slowly bring it down. Good. All right, now for the core, what we're going to do is go to some plank variations. We'll go to the forearm plank to start, and then we'll work our way to a plank clock and a side plank. So we're just the forearm plank to start, making sure that you're getting into that right. Palms facing forward here, middle fingers going straight ahead, elbows in line with those middle finger and shoulders over top of the elbows. The knees are going to start way back so that we can at least set up in a modified knee plank if we needed to, and tuck those toes into the ground in dorsiflexion. So everything is lined up with the hips here. And then what we're going to do is just extend those knees around the upper back. You can give yourself a neck plank here by trying to look down your shirt. So if you want to strengthen your neck, you can do that here. But other than that, we're just going to make sure everything's nice and intact, tight, and not moving. And we're just squeezing the whole body from the transverse abdominis core muscles to the obliques, to the rib cage, and also the serratus anterior and lats. I'm trying to keep that chin in and down here, holding. We'll go for 20 more seconds. 19, 18, 17. If you want to make it more challenging, focus on your exhales and inhale, back ribs. Big inhale, back ribs. Big exhale. Shut the door. Try to close that space. Good. From here, we're going to go into a plank clock. So we're going to go to for the plank clock, some cues. Try to keep your hips down. People want to cheat by bringing their hips up. And then also, when you move, try not to rotate and go like this with your hips. And try not to slide your hands like that and land really hard. So you want really soft landings and trying not to rotate at the hip. So that's an anti-rotation core exercise. Push-up position. And then we're going to move our hands around a clock. Okay. Now there's different variations, but we're going to try this plank clock variation to start. You can do it on your hands and knees to start so you can get a feel for it. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably a little lower. You probably want to get to like 6 o'clock here, 12 o'clock, and then we start at 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So if you have a line here or a circle that you can use or put some tape around so you know where you're going, you're going to go up 6 and down 6 and up 6. So you can do this on your hands and knees, or you can bring the knees off the ground. We'll hold to start, and we'll begin. Go up, down, up, down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time each way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So next we're going to perform a side plank. Okay. So this is anti-lateral flexion of the core. So we're going to go into a side lying position to start. Option 1, you can hold here and bring the back foot underneath, raise the hip, or you can bring that out front. Option 2 here, straight both legs. Elbows underneath the shoulders, palms out in front of the shoulder. You can support with the hand, but you can bend the knee to start to prop yourself up, then extend the knee, hand at the hip, shoulder back, chin in line with the neck here. We're going to hold here for about 20 seconds. Focus on deep exhales. Inhale, back ribs. Deep exhales. Inhale, back ribs. Deep exhales. Good. And then from here, we'll go to the other side. Think about inhaling into those back ribs. Deep exhales to get that transverse abdominis, or that most inner core muscle before the diaphragm. You're also working your diaphragm muscle here on your exhales and inhales. So inhale and exhale here, back rib, big exhale, 20 seconds. Good. From here, what we're going to do is go into our contralateral reach. So we'll go in the quadruped position, hands under the shoulders. Okay, knees about hip width distance, maybe a little wider. We're going to reach forward with the hand and reach back with the leg and hold for about a second. We're going to reach stabilization and then we'll switch. We're going to go for 8 on each side here. So we got 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Okay. Now we'll just take a 30-second rest with some breathing, get some water if you need it. Then we're going to perform a plank row. So similar to that rotation, we don't want to rotate our body. It's the anti-rotation core exercise. We're going to get into the push-up position, and then we're going to row. Now you can add weight with dumbbells, but today we're not going to. So if you had 2, 5, or 10-pound dumbbells, you can do that. But sometimes it crushes your knuckles, so make sure that you're careful. So what I'm going to do is set up in the hands and knees position for option 1, and then I'm just going to pull into my side ribs. I'm going to hold onto that rib cage and pull that elbow up to the sky like there's a chain pulling it up. And then hold here, and then slowly bring it down, and then switch, and then slowly bring it down. Option 2, knees are off the ground. We're going to go for 10 on each side. So we're going to go row up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Woo. Next, what we're going to do is lay on the back. Okay. We're gonna reach overhead. We're gonna reach for the opposite foot over the midline here. So you can go back to that X. Same thing here, but this time we're gonna do a cross reach over and then touch the foot. We're gonna go 10 each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. Good. All right. So next thing we're going to do is go on to our hands and knees. Okay, this time we're going to do a plank reach. So we're going to reach forward while we're in the plank. Pretend there is let's just say a cone about 12 inches high, about a foot high. We're just touching that cone or object, whatever it is, and then we're going to move back. And we're going to move back until it's too far to move back. So what I could do is I could set up anything and then just touch it, something like that. So go in the hands and knees position for option 1. I can do this whole thing on my knees. Option 2, knees are off the ground. I'm going to go all the way back, all the way up, back and up here, or down and up here. Here we go. Here we go. Touch, touch, move back, touch, touch, move back, touch, touch. Now we're going to move forward a little. Touch, touch, move forward, touch, touch, move back, touch, touch, move back, touch, touch, move forward, touch, touch, move forward, touch, touch, and down. Good. Woo! So we're going to add in some Pilates core exercises on your stomach. We're going to go into the swimmer position and then make our way into a breaststroke and some other positions. All right. So we're going to start on our stomach if you are comfortable. That's good. If you need to get adjusted, make sure that you feel comfortable here. From here, what we're going to do is face down, and we're going to lift one arm and one leg off the ground. I'm going to point my toe, lock that glute, squeeze from the glute, lower back, and I'm going to reach forward using the shoulder and lat to do that. I'm going to do this at the same time while the opposite arm and leg is pressing into the ground, and then I'm going to switch. And then switch, and then switch. Okay, so I'm going to go for about 30 seconds here. It's going to be a slow swimmer. And then I'm going to go 30 seconds of a fast swimmer. From here, I can neck plank where I'm trying to look down my shirt, but keeping my chin away from my collarbone. So just trying to keep that neck nice and long. And then now we're going to go into our fast swimmer. We're going to keep everything off the ground, point the toes. Try to do this in unison with the upper and lower body. Opposite arm, opposite leg going up and down at the same time. Big exhales here. Have to get it all out. Keep those knees straight, elbows straight. And slowly bring it down. From here, what we're going to do is our breaststroke. We're going to have our palms up to start. We take an inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to exhale and go into shoulder extensions. We're starting in flexion. We're going to make our way to extension. So we're going to inhale. First, lift everything off the ground. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale as you reach back. Hands go up the back, touch, and then extend. Reach forward, palms up. Inhale back, hands touch the glutes. Exhale forward. Inhale and exhale here. Whatever works best for you, just focus on that exhale. We're going to go for about 30 seconds here. About 10 more seconds. Reaching forward, pulling the body apart. Back of the hands touch the glutes. Reaching forward. One more. All the way back. Touch those glutes. All the way forward. Good. From here, what I'm going to do is do a cross reach. So I'm going to touch the opposite foot as I exhale. I'm going to go for about 30 seconds. Neck plank it here. Trying to look down your shirt. Keeping that head long. And then from here, we're going to see if we can keep everything off of the ground. And we're going to switch and touch for 10 seconds here. We're going to hold, switch and touch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, you go into cactus arms. If you need to get out of this position, pause it and hold, that's fine. Otherwise, 90-degree elbows. We're going to lift those elbows and hands off of the ground and hover it as we dig those toes into the ground. We're going to neck plank here, looking straight down. Long neck, almost like you're looking down your shirt, but keep your chin away from your neck. From here, hold for about 20 seconds. From here, we're going to bring our thumbs down, pinkies up. Holding here. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Good. From here, relax it down. We're going to push into the ground here with our elbows. Our forehead will be down. And then we're going to lift those hands off of the mat and hold. Take an inhale. Radiate and hold. Breathe here as we try to lift those hands off of the mat for about 20 to 30 seconds. Hold. Try to get them up as high as they'll go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly bring it down. Good. Make yourself nice and long here.